Greetings from the beach hut. We're getting a little sunshine right now. I just finished filming my debrief of my makeup travel of the week, which was the Stila Wonderful in Waikiki, but I wanted to pick this week's products. It will help me to feel more together than I am. I feel quite scattered at the moment. My eyeshadow for this week is going to be the Jane Iredale Think Pink. And I'd been wanting to try some of her products, and I went to our Whole Foods, Loves Whole Foods, and they normally, this little trio was marked at $28. It was marked down to $19. I'm a sucker for a sale, and so I got it a few weeks ago. And I thought the palette was pretty. These are colors that I wear. I'm not afraid of pink on the eye. There it is. There's the lightest. There's that middle shade. And there's the darkest, so I think I'll have some fun playing with Think Pink, Jane Iredale's Think Pink. And I also went ahead and bid on the Beauty Fix. I was able to get it for $19.99 instead of the usual $50, and so it had some Jane Iredale products in that, and since they're so pricey, I thought, okay, it's just worth it for $19.99. All of the Jane Iredale products are green dot products for me. They contain no phenoxyethanol and no parabens. And as far as I can see, no Japanese honeysuckle, although, again, I'm not sure what I'm doing with Japanese honeysuckle. For the moment, I haven't had to worry about it because it just seems like there's always another alternative that doesn't have it. So one thing I got was this Just Kiss Lip Plumper. And here is the color. It's pretty light when it goes on. That's it right there. So I can play around with that this week, and in fact I will make sure to do that as I'm using my Think Pink palette. I also bought this really, because I got it off Beauty Fix as one of the samples that I could get, this stuff called eye gloss. So not so sure what I'll do with an eye gloss, but I guess I'll figure it out. That is the color. It's this nice kind of bronzy, looks like a milk chocolate to me. The last thing that I got in the Beauty Fix that was Jane Iredale is a powdered eyeliner highlighter. So I will make sure to try this. So in addition to trying the Think Pink, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and try some of these other Jane Iredale products. Even though some of them I really don't, I'm kind of like, what do I do with this? There's one end. That's the eyeliner. And then there is a highlighter on the other end. So those are in the browns. Those will mix in nicely with the pink. There's even a little brochure that teaches the likes of me how to use it. So I can see, and it looks just like a normal eyeliner and highlighter. So yes, even I can handle that. I ran through the Jane Iredale stuff that I will be using, so let me talk about the basic routine. And I always try to keep to only 1 or 2 products with either parabens or phenoxyethanol, and I will continue to do that. I do still have my 100% pure resveratrol primer to get through. I haven't used it in a long time. Pink Papaya. This is my Radiance Cream Foundation. Of all of the foundations that I have, this is the one I like the best. And I have it in 2 colors, and I mix them. I have it in the lightest shade and the second lightest shade, but this one is one that I can actually use in the winter, and it doesn't wickedly dry me out or settle. It's very moisturizing. I don't need that right now because I'm at the beach, but some of my foundations that I have with me, I only have in one color, and they're tending towards the light, and so plus I had just kind of a dry week of foundations last week, and so this one was on my mind. It was that kind of like, ooh, wish I had that one with me. That would have been nice. It's really, really, really a creamy foundation and works well for me. So kind of looking forward to going back. This is definitely one of my red dot splurges. It has phenoxyethanol. And I do still have some foundation samples, and I've tossed those in as well. And I will use those foundation samples before I go to the Pink Papaya. I'm going to go ahead and use the My Shell concealer. And that should work because it's the beach and I'm not going to dry out. And so this I found a bit dry. It's not the best coverage, but it's okay. I did pull out the Bare Minerals because I want to be able to cover up those wicked little age spots that are popping up, and that helps just over the foundation to do that. I always keep in my Bare Minerals Warmth Mix with Bisque if I need that. For eyes, well, for eyes I'm taken care of, right? I've got my Jane Iredale, so I've got the eye gloss, I've got the Shadow of the Week, Think Pink, and I have my citrine eyeliner and highlighters. I did go ahead and leave out my black tea eyeliner in case I want black tea. I did take out one other eyeliner. Don't know whether I'm going to use it or not, especially since I have a brown and I have a black. This is kind of a grapey color. I'm trying to remember, plum. And it is from Pink Papaya. It makes a really skinny line. Although I made them kind of fat right there. But you can get a lot of control with this, and I thought it would look really pretty with those pink products. However, red dot phenoxyethanol, so I can only use that if there's absolutely no other product I'm using. For example, I wouldn't be able to use it with the Lights Camera Lashes, but I don't have to worry about that because that is dead soldier. Finally, at last, got to the ends of Lights Camera Lashes. Went to use it, dry as a bone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The mascara will depend. If I have used another product that has a phenoxyethanol or a paraben, then definitely I am going with my 100% pure black tea. If not, the next in my project mascara pan are these two from Pink Papaya. One is a lash kind of conditioning product, and one is a waterproof, and so I use these two in tandem. Condition first, waterproof second. And for the brows, thank God, going back to my 100% pure in cocoa plum and vanilla sugar. I kept saying vanilla bean, vanilla sugar, and I am looking forward to that. For the blush, go back to my 100% pure. It's the same thing, strawberry, berry, in tandem. My new favorite blush, absolutely new favorite blush, is this Pumpkin and Poppy. This is the one that Veggie Beauty makes, if you watch her on YouTube, Rose Gold Blush. I'm pulling this out because it works really well with that 100% pure blush. Love it. And I also, for blush, seem to be overloaded on blushes, but I think it was the pink that got me. I will use my Philosophy brush kind of shed on it. This is one of those Philosophy $3 Big Lot products. Look on the bright side, so I pulled that out as well. I also have my Amazing Grace Shimmering Grace face powder for a highlight. For lipstick, I do have this lip plumper. I will try using that. I'm going to try and use this as much as I can. I really need to kind of get used to a different color, and this one seems lighter to me. So I'll give it a shot. I might need to use it with a Big and Healthy if it strikes me as too light, but that will be my main lip product for the week. That was kind of a really confusing look at what I have. Hopefully I'll be more organized when I start to face it this week. I have 2 boxes here, and I usually place kind of all my brushes and basics in one and the color in the other. So I think once I do that, I'll feel a bit more organized. I'm just in kind of a post-trip absolute mess. I'm a mess. That's my problem. I'm a mess. And I got in so much product, and it's like, oh my God, I got all this stuff everywhere. So I will try and get out of that mood. I will try to work myself into something that looks like an organizational scheme. Okay, gone on for long enough. That is my shadow of the week. It is the Jane Iredale Think Pink. I am going to go to the Love Whole Food and have them test me for their foundations as well, just because, what the heck. I think they're kind of pricey though. I don't know. From swatching them, I'm not all that tempted, but it's just one of those things I can't quite leave it alone. So I'm going to go and let the person try and talk me into it. Yeah, you never know. My husband will be there, and he's a good counter wheel. So we shall see. Okay, make it a great day. Make it an organized day. See if you can be more organized than I am. I think it would be so easy to be more organized than I am today. Bye.